Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, the tutorial series, and today I'm going to present 5 mods that actually fixes this game. Yes, you heard that right. I believe that these mod types actually fix this game. I will be presenting a single mod from every type, but I will go into a little bit more details as we go. So the first type is the construction offices. As you can see here, this is Gabrielski. The updated construction offices that you have on the left hand side, and on the top right hand side this is the vanilla ones. They are practically the same or similar in design. They are just derivations of each other. I believe that vanilla ones don't have enough slots for the vehicles. You only have 12 of them, and the amount of construction phases that you have in order to experiment with different construction types or setups, you need more options for your vehicles. So this is where these type of mods, not exactly this mod as well, but other mods like Robs's ones, do give you a hand with way more slots than you had before. For your vehicles, either you want to do one mega construction site and have all the vehicles in there, or you want to play with the smaller types of construction offices. You have your free reign here, so you get usually 8 slots, 16 slots, 20 slots, and 32 slots. I believe the Robs has similar setup in his construction offices. I went here with this Gabrielski's mods because they look similar like the vanilla one, and price-wise they are also quite similar. So if we go to our price section here, you can see the vanilla costs 6,000 rubles, and these are similar in price. Smaller ones are more or less the same price, and the biggest one is of course twice the price. So they are quite fairly priced compared to what buildings they offer you. Just the parking slots are a little bit bigger or smaller depending on what you go for. But anyway, I really truly believe that additional construction options should be there, and this type of mods gives us this. The second mod type is the storage. I chose here Robs's Rob 047. You're gonna find links to this mod in the description of the video, but there are other models as well that you should be using. Open storages, closed storages, whatever you want. I believe the vanilla ones, first of all, they're ugly. Second of all, they have this additional functionality of the railroad when you don't really have to have it, or you don't want to have railroad connections, and you just have this piece of railroad looking. I just think that they don't look that nice. Also, functionality of their functionality is kind of limited because some of your industrial connections are only north south oriented, or in front and the back. You don't have any side connections. Similar thing is with the warehouses. You cannot use the length of the warehouse to squeeze it in somewhere. You literally have to go on the side of the warehouse in order to have these connections. And of course you have a free one that is, well, absolutely free, and it has limited capacity. These ones, again, you have limited capacity as well, and you have only a couple of types to play with. The only thing that I like actually is the small one that you get, that you can build from the beginning, the open storage. Rest of them, not really an eye candy. While with the Robs's, for example, mod here, you have other mods. Please search for warehouses. This is just one that I'm presenting. You have open and closed storages. Robs's set of mods that you have a link in the description of the video gives you 5 different warehouses that they don't have railroad connection to it. If you want a railroad connection, you can just build the railroad station next to it, cargo station, and voila, you have the warehouse with railroad connection. So it gives you much prettier option. And of course you have 5 different sizes of the warehouses, and in this case you have both open and closed warehouses. These Robs's mod comes in the same open and closed type of warehouses in the same models. So it's really beautiful, and of course gives you a lot of options. I believe this is one of the most used mods that I have. So, the most important one, grain silos, is that vanilla grain silos has only 800 tons capacity, which is less than 3 big fields per year. And if you have even like medium-sized farms, several of these silos will not be enough for you to store your grains. You will have to have elaborate system of distribution offices plural, in order to keep your fields empty and your crops safe. So these vanilla storage that we have here, grain elevators, are inadequate on so many levels. I chose this model here from Painkiller Lexar and Cat Burnett grain elevator Samara, which has around 4,000 tons, I believe. We're gonna just double check real quickly. It has 4,000 tons of crops. 1 or 2 of them would be enough even for bigger size farms, so it gives you way more options. Of course, this one comes with a railroad connection if you don't like it. My favorite ones are from Rob's 074. You have wide variety of silos from 3,000 tons to 12,000 tons, I believe, and also you have the Stalingrad silos or Volgograd silos with 22 and 40,000 tons, I believe, with enormous capacities in the mods. So just search for grain silos or grain storage, you're gonna find them. But anyway, this is one of the most important ones. Another big one are the chemical factories. On the bottom you have the vanilla one, and on the top you have Iodar's chemical plants. Now usually what you make your chemicals with is a little bit less important in my book than the productivity of your chemical plants. In order to have nice functioning republic, you would have to have enormous amounts of chemical plants and logistics behind that. It's just unreasonable and not related to real world. So I support mods that give you more productivity on your chemicals. Now price of the factories should be reasonable, should be more expensive. They are complex industrial structures that need to be paid for, and in this case Iodars are extremely expensive, but they give you that little thing that you need, and that would be better productivity. In this case, vanilla one is 0.81 tons, as you can see here, and the Iodars are 2.5 tons to the big one that is 10-ton production per day. This will give you enough chemicals for you to produce it. Also, in this case, I don't want to go into too much details. They do require different materials in order to produce chemicals, but that is less important than their productivity in my book. Usually I separate my chemical factories as per what they're producing and try to diversify my chemical production, my republics. But having a bigger capacities than what vanilla offers you is key in this case. So another really important mod, if you want to check out Iodar's mods, it's in the link in the description of the video. And the last but not least is the entertainment/propaganda. Vanilla radio station and TV station are enormously expensive, and they don't give you even the opportunity to play around with propaganda or spreading your propaganda. Now, this is not so much influential. These smaller and cheaper mods are not so much influential in your republics because your effectiveness of your propaganda machine is how many people work there rather than their size and price. So you will have to have, in order to increase your loyalty and other stuff, you will have to have more workers. This is what determines their productivity. So eventually you will have to build something as big as the vanilla radio station, but initially when you're starting the small radio station to dip your fingers into the propaganda, I think we need something smaller than vanilla offers us. In this case, I linked the Vanox mod in the link in the description of the video to medium radio station. There's a small radio station. There are other modders who created a lot of radio stations, beautiful ones. Go and check them all out. But in order to start your little small country, I believe you should be able to build a small radio station as well, TV station even. But for me, this is definitely what fixes the game. These mods make it more playable. Okay, let's wrap this one up. So this is my personal opinion. I hope you guys share it. If you don't, I would like to know what your opinion on the mods is, especially the ones that we presented here. If I missed something, please let me know. If you have any suggestions for the future videos, also leave the comment in the comment section. And I will say thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, press the like button. If you didn't, leave a nasty comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring it, comment section, hit it. And if you want to support the channel, you have a link in the description of the video. And also we have Discord channel, social media, and all this stuff, all linked in the description of the video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.